returned to meet Yisrael, his father. Vayira Elav vayipol Tzibah Rav, and when Yosef saw Yaakov, he fell on his neck. Vayivach al Tzibah Rav Od, and he wept on his neck excessively. And Rashi says in the pasuk on the words, Vayivach al Tzibah Rav Od. About Yaakov will not fall al Tzibah Rav Yosef. However, Yaakov did not cry on Yosef's neck, and he did not kiss Yosef back. But Amru Rabbeinu, and Chazal tells us that Yaakov was saying Kriya Shema. Let's take a step back and examine what is going on. Yosef was the most beloved of all Yaakov's sons. All the joy he learned in his life he taught to Yosef. In Yosef, Yaakov saw brilliance, intelligence, and wisdom. When Yaakov gave the Kesonos Pasim to Yosef, it was a symbol that established Yosef as the leader of the brothers. To Yaakov, Yosef represented the greatest of the Shvatim and the future of Klal Yisrael. When the brothers told Yaakov that Yosef was murdered, Yaakov was inconsolable. The tragedy was so profound that none of his children or the people who came to visit him could comfort him. 4 years, the mourning did not leave Yaakov. His beloved son was gone. Finally, after 22 long and painful years, father and son were reunited. The joy and emotion of that moment is difficult to imagine. Yosef was so moved that he kissed his father and then hugged him and cried. Rashi comments that it was not just crying pashtos, but Rashi says the Torah uses a lashon herbos b'chiyah, which means excessive weeping. Rashi also notes that Yaakov did not kiss Yosef back, nor was he crying. He was reciting Shema. This appears as a rather odd activity. Of all times, why did Yaakov say Shema right then? Obviously, this wasn't the first time Yaakov said Shema. He had accepted Hashem's malchus for decades and decades on a daily basis. Also, it wasn't right before Soap's Mount Kriya Shema, so he did not have the chiyuv to say it right then and there. So why did Yaakov Avinu choose to say Kriya Shema right at that moment? Sometimes when we're so moved by something that happens to us, or something that we saw, we will clearly see the Yad Hashem, or how we were zocha to Siyata D'Shmaya, and we feel a sense of wonder at that moment, a more intense connection to Hashem. And then 10 minutes later, that feeling is gone and forgotten, and we go back to our daily lives. And that is why Yaakov Avinu said Kriya Shema at the moment. At that moment, Yaakov Avinu felt such intense emotions, possibly more intense joy than he had ever experienced, that he wanted to capitalize on those feelings. He didn't want them to simply pass. Yaakov Avinu used this heightened awareness and extreme sense of joy that he felt and used it to reach a new level and build a connection with Hashem. If a person has a dramatic realization, if an event occurs that is the undeniable result of Hashem's direct involvement in his life, there is a sense of appreciation and recognition, but that feeling will pass and that sense of clarity will leave. This is what Yaakov Avinu was teaching us and what Chazal wanted us to understand. It was how to capture the moment, to convert it into something permanent. If a person says the words, Hashem, I recognize that these events were not by chance. I see that it is you who orchestrates this world and I thank you. This statement could take a fleeting recognition and make it permanent. By training ourselves to lock in these moments, we can take life experiences, moments of great realizations, and make them building blocks for our growth and develop our relation with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. I have tremendous hakaras hatov to the Ribono Shel Olam for putting me... What? I have tremendous hakaras hatov to the Ribono Shel Olam for giving me this opportunity to share this info with you. I would like to thank my mother for being a role model for me. I would like to thank my father for always being there for me. I would like to thank my Savta and Papa and Grandma and Grandpa for being the best grandparents ever. I would like to thank my sisters for constantly challenging me to reach new levels of patience and understanding. I would like to thank all my relatives for coming into Cleveland to share this special symbol with me. I would like to thank all my teachers, past and present, for teaching me to be a true Bas Yisrael. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank each and every one of my friends for being the great friends that you are.